Many people think that learning calligraphy is difficult and intimidating, but that's because they're looking at the alphabet as a whole. The way I like to teach calligraphy is by breaking everything down into basic strokes. And these strokes repeat themselves letter to letter and uppercase to lowercase. So in this course, we're going to be learning Roundhand calligraphy. This is my favorite font to teach beginners because it's the one that most looks like print. So we're going to be working our way through the lowercase alphabet, the uppercase alphabet, and then we're going to be putting all those skills to use and creating an invitation. Now this is an invitation to a mock book club, but at the end, you'll be able to create anything that you want with your new calligraphy skills. So all the supplies that you'll need for this course can be bought at your local art store. There's nothing fancy involved. First thing you'll need is a calligraphy pen. It's sold in two parts, the handle and the nib. It's usually sold as a starter set, but if you do buy the nib separately, the one I would recommend for this course would be one that is flat on the end and of medium thickness. You'll also need a bottle of calligraphy ink. We'll be using black in this tutorial, but you're welcome to use whatever color you like. You'll also need a pencil. I would recommend a 2H because it's light enough that you'll be able to erase it at the end. We'll also need an eraser and a ruler so that we can make sure all of our lines are straight. You'll also need a piece of 5 by 7 inch paper. Now this can either be stationery paper or I prefer to use Canson paper because it's a little bit thicker. Now to make things even easier for you, I provided you with a PDF of the guidelines that for the practice sheet that we'll be using. So print several sheets of this on cardstock. And I like cardstock because it's thick enough that the ink won't go through it. I'm also going to provide you with a little guide that shows you all the spacing on the final invitation so that you can more easily follow through with me on each of the lessons. So now that you know what we're going to be covering in this course, let's get started and learn how to hold the pen.